did Eddie Guerrero accomplish with that lineup this past Monday in the Georgia Dome in Atlanta when he lined up all the masked wrestlers and had them unmasked? I failed to see what was on Eddie's mind at the time, and was there a method to his madness?
Well, I don't know. He didn't get his wallet back. He didn't get his money back, and I don't know.
Didn't get any of his questions answered, as well as to who it is that took his wallet, that took his cash. I just wonder if this isn't just more of a residual effect of what we've seen from Eddie Guerrero as we see Lenny Lane, accompanied by Lodi. They make their way to the ring. And I'm just wondering, you know, Eddie Guerrero was so strongly entrenched as the leader of the Latino World Order. He had all the Latin wrestlers in an association, in a group. And as we all remember, when Eddie was involved in that car accident on New Year's Eve, it was just shortly thereafter that all of the LWO members turned their back, absolute zero allegiance to their former leader. I just wonder if this is another form of payback in his mind.
Well, it could be. I mean, maybe Eddie tried to, humiliate them by taking their masks off, even though no one did see their face because they were, from behind. But, again, you're going to have to ask Eddie that one. Definitely Eddie has revenge on his mind and will not forget all the hard work he put into something that so quickly failed.
Very strange situation because there were other members than former LWO wrestlers that were involved in that lineup this past Monday. One thing we do know for sure, ever since his return to active competition here in World Championship Wrestling just a couple of weeks ago, momentum has been on the side of Eddie Guerrero, and he has used that top rope frog splash to garner quite a streak of victories since coming back to World Championship Wrestling. Very vocal crowd on hand here in Birmingham, Alabama, and they're showing their support for Eddie Guerrero here in this opening matchup against Lenny Lane.
Oh, yeah, the crowd here is pumped. Electricity here is great. But again, it's not so much the frog splash. That's sort of Eddie's signature move, but for Eddie to use that frog splash, he's got to wear his opponent down to the point of not moving for at least 5-8 seconds. And that's the ability of Eddie Guerrero physically on the mat and in the air and in the mind that can get his opponents that softened up for a frog splash. Eddie's ability goes far beyond that one leap of faith.
Out of the corner, series of overhand rights from Eddie Guerrero. Has Lenny Lane in trouble, in retreat, down to the mat. Look how quickly Eddie follows up and drives him face first into the top turnbuckle.
Well, he's aggressive. He knows the importance of combinations. You get a man down, you keep going in midair. He got him.
Switch things up in midair and connected with a drop kick to the chest of Lenny Lane. Several blockbuster appearances this past Monday on Nitro, and we open things up tonight on Thunder with a huge announcement from Kevin Nash. Big Kevin, the world's heavyweight champion, agreeing to put his world's heavyweight championship belt on the line at stake this Sunday at Bash on the Beach in that tag team match. I don't know, is Kevin Nash thinking straight here? Maybe he has something in mind for Sting. Maybe he'll find out about Sting in that match.
Well, you know what? I've been thinking about it.
Referee went down.
Nash normally there. You think about Kevin Nash and the statement he made, and what are they doing now?
Lodi up into the ring. Going to double team on Eddie here.
They're running.
Because,
wait a minute.
So the luchadors have hit the ring. We see it's all the masked wrestlers. That's what it is. All the masked wrestlers that were forced to go through the lineup this past Monday on Nitro.
when he found out that it was the group of masked luchadors that came in from behind. Eddie Guerrero didn't have a chance, and Lenny Lane saw an opportunity. He took advantage of it, and I don't know if this is an official victory or not, and with Flair being the president, who knows?
Lenny Lane scores the upset win over Eddie Guerrero thanks to a half a dozen other wrestlers. We are live in Birmingham,